चरितम्.
Hi friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So we will continue our discussion around different solar numbers. The number which we are going to discuss today is the solar number 8, and we will have our discussion on the same parameters which we have been following throughout in this series. First, we will try to understand the significance of this concept of the solar number. Then we will try to understand the correct way of calculating this solar number by taking up the case of a random celebrity. And in the last, we will have an exclusive discussion on the solar number 8. So the very first thing with which I always begin my discussion is that what is the significance or importance of this solar number. So as the name explains, this number tells about an individual's innermost heart's desires, what his heart craves for, what his soul urges for, the underlying intention, passion, cravings, likes and dislikes behind all the actions of the person in this world. When it comes to the correct way of calculating this solar number, so that gets calculated from the presence of the total number of vowels in your name. As the English alphabet, which constitutes of in total 26 letters, out of which 21 are the consonants and 5 are the vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and the special case of the Y and the W. So when it comes to the pronunciation of these vowels, our vocal cords do not face any obstruction while pronouncing them. So this just tells about that the inner soul is expressing itself without any obstruction. And that is the only reason we calculate the solar number from the presence of the vowels only. Now, when it comes to the random example which we need to discuss today, so as you can see in your screen, the famous Swiss tennis player Roger Federer, he is being identified and recognized in the whole world with the same name. When it comes to calculating this person's heart's desire number, so that's very simple. In the step 1, you have to figure out all the vowels present in the name, and you have to write down the corresponding numerical value as per the Pythagorean system. In this step 2, you would individually, whatever the total number of components of the name are, be it the first name and the surname, or let's even in all those cases where there is a presence of the middle name as well. So in this case, we only have the first name and the surname. So we individually, for both the names, we have to make a sum of the presence of the vowels. So just because the first name Roger has got two vowels O and E carrying the value of 6 and 5, separately adding them, we will get the answer as the 11. Now 11 being a master number, we will keep it intact, we will not add it further. When it comes to the surname Federer, it has got 3 vowels, 3 E's. Now E has got the corresponding numerical value as the 5. By adding these 3 5s, we will get the answer as the 15, which can be reduced to a single digit as the 6. So now in the step 3, we will just add all these 2 resultant single digits and we will get the answer as the 17, which can be reduced to a single digit as 8. So Roger Federer has his heart's desire number or the solar number as the 8. Now comes the question of having an exclusive discussion on the energies or the vibration of the solar number 8. So now just because this number is being governed by the planet Saturn, so all what is going to happen is that the person would crave for the materialistic prospect. Person would crave for, he wants to rule the big affairs in the society. He wants to being associated with the big exchange of money, big control of the money, power, position, authority would remain to be the inner callings and craving of someone who will have his solar number as the 8. Though that is a different case, that it's not like that the person is only craving for that. Person also has the necessary ingredients, elements in his personality to reach to that position of power which he is eyeing for. All what is going to matter is that whether the person is getting the support of other supporting major numbers in his numerological chart or not. But apart from that, the person would remain to be very generous, very kind-hearted, very powerful. He will have very efficient and very executive judgment, the way he would try to make things work. He will also have a very strong vision, strong imagination, strong visualization to foresee the prospects in which he is about to get into. The person will also remain to be very assertive and very confident to face head on any kind of obstacles, any kind of struggle, any kind of challenges which his opponents or the life is putting at him. So in a nutshell, this number just makes someone very much capable of big accomplishment, of big achievements in the life. When it comes to the only learning aspect which these people need to master or inculcate in their behavior is that first of all they should be avoid becoming very stubborn, very dominating, because whatever bar they set, they also set that for themselves as well, because their bar is so high set in order to fulfill their these goals in the life. But apart from that, one more thing which these people need to inculcate in their life and their personality is that they need to have little bit of the justice and tolerance towards all those people who are weak or who are less efficient than themselves. So these all would remain to be the part of significations in the life of someone and the cravings of someone who will have his soul urge number as the 8. So this is all what I wanted to say on this. For further more updates and notification on numerology, please subscribe my channel and like my Facebook page. Thanks.
Chidananda Rupa Shivo